I love it because it shows somebody's really read it and thought, hang on, he's on his own, nobody around with him. How do we know what he said? And I think that's a really great question and insight to take from somebody studying the Bible themselves. I think there's two possible answers. Well, there's probably more, but I'll give you two. The first one is, and it kind of depends, the answer you take depends on how you view this idea of the Bible being God-inspired. But the first answer is, the writer of that part, and so let's take Matthew's account of this. The writer might have been inspired by the Holy Spirit, who basically tells Matthew, in whatever way the Holy Spirit does that, when Jesus was over there, he was doing this. And Matthew wrote this years later. So that's one way that Matthew was just told by the Holy Spirit, this is what happened. The second answer is, well, after Jesus resurrected, he then hung around for around 40 days before he then went to heaven. If I was hanging around with Jesus at that point, I'd have loads of questions for him. So I might be asking him, Jesus, when you were praying just before you were crucified, what did you say? And then he gets told, so Matthew gets told that, and he thinks, right, I'm going to make a note of that because that's pretty important. So I think there's kind of those two ways of seeing it, really.